Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Fox Den. It's odd, I know, that I'm recording one after another. I did say I was going to record today, and because I have a lot of time before my actual shift for my part-time job, I decided, why not? Plus, I'm not really that busy today. All I have is a 6-hour shift, nothing that special. So, as you probably saw if you watched my Cloaker episode, you probably would have known this was coming. So I did talk about it early on. So everyone, this is what if female deku was byleth? Well, female byleth. In Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Now how the world's gonna work is simple. I'm combining the two worlds, and I'm using the fan-made modern AU. Just like in, Fire Emblem, how byleth is a mercenary who was hired on by Rhea to become a teacher. I'm doing the same thing, because Rhea will still exist, but she will be out the spotlight. She will kind of be the quote-unquote mysterious Nezu's mysterious employer. Because UA will be separated into two schools. The normal hero school, with all the gen eds and stuff, and the Officers Academy. Now, how I'm gonna do this? Simple. I'm gonna have crests. Oh yeah, right. If you're wondering about crests, yes, they do exist. But mostly people don't know about them. Just like in 3 Houses, not much is known. Not much. That's why it's up to certain people to research about them. Right now where I'm gonna have the story takes place before. Oh, let me rephrase that actually. It's gonna take place in a timeline where nothing is really known about crests. The only thing really known about crests is that they're a mysterious genetic power, just like quirks. However, people originally thought that crests are linked with quirks, so they never really gave it any thought. But now since quirks have, mutated and had more genetic properties associated with them, aka mutations, crests have been seen in a different light. And so they begin to research about them, leading to a horrible, horrible experiment done to one of the rich houses, the von Habsburg family, Hellsvog family, Edelgard's family. So that research happens, and she gets her signature white hair and her cute crest. If you do know Fire Emblem 3 Houses, you should know her second crest. The Crest of Flames. Now then, everyone, sit back, relax, and enjoy the story. We open up in a signature start location of mine, but I'm making it close in Europe. Somewhere else in Europe. Why not? Poland. That's right, I'm making Izumi/byleth Polish. Gerald ran here after Byleth was born and his wife died during childbirth, fearing what Rhea did to her. Because this was the last time Rhea was ever seen in the public. When Gerald ran away and, revealed information about the experiments Rhea had done to his unborn daughter. Just newborn daughter. The public was disgusted by her and she went into hiding. Gerald went to Poland and became a mercenary for hire. Only dealing with heroes and vigilantes, no villains. So that's what he did. He dealt with heroes and vigilantes who had a good sense of morals. So much so that his little band of mercenaries grown. And they're called Gerald's Own Fist. Because of how punishing he could be towards villains. Sorry about that. Allergies, you know. So all that happens. And Byleth just had a pretty happy childhood. Though she is emotionless. If anyone knows. 3 houses, you should know. Now, I'm not going to include the Sothis stuff, because it's weird. However, I will make her quirk. The Byleth will have a quirk and crest. Because her quirk was, like in 3 houses, surgically implanted. Her crest, I should say, not quirk. Her crest was surgically implanted into her. So, that's how she got her crest. Now, another thing is that her quirk is called Time Shift. AKA what her actual quirk, AKA what the powers are. The little redo button from 3 houses. I thought it would be fitting. So I'm doing it. So then, we skip a few years or so, around when she's the age of 15, where some members of the Officers Academy are there in Poland to, actually no, better, some pro heroes are there to help the mercenary band fight against the villain. This villain being All For One. All Might's there, and that's how he gets his injury. And Nemesis dies early on in the story. He's dead before the Verdant Wind timeline, aka Claw's storyline. Nemesis is already dead, so all that happens. And, well, the ones who live in All For One is the leader of the ones who live in the dark. Because it makes sense if you think about it. As the day continues, All Might gets his injury. Gerald retires and leaves the band of mercenaries in Byleth's hands, who's already a better fighter than Gerald himself, for only knowing how to use a sword. So, Gerald, fearing that Byleth will only know mercenary and not have a normal life besides mercenary work, enrolls her, thanks to his connections to the Officers Academy, to UA Officers Academy. However, Nestor sees the request and says that she'll become a teacher in 6 years. Well, 5 years, because I made her 15, I think, around this time right now. Yeah. So she'll become a teacher in 5 years. Because she's too old to join join school right now. Because both UA's Hero Course, UA Hero School, and UA Officer Academy are both 5-year-long schools. You join after your junior high years and go on until you basically graduate college. So, Carol agrees to Nezru's request, and we fast forward 5 years. Byleth has gotten smarter and her tactics are way better. As well as she got a name for herself called the Grey Wolf. Because no one really understands her. No one does. And so we cut to the beginning of Three Houses with Gerald and byleth getting off the plane from UA and going to the forest. So that's the quickest way to get there. However, three students run past the two. One being someone dressed in the UA Officers Academy uniform wearing yellow. One wearing red and red tights. And one having a blue cape. This being the house leaders from Three Houses. And for the sake of it, because I wanted to do this for fun, another one shortly follows. He's wearing a more lighter / grayer tone of the uniform with silver instead of gold, wearing a purple cape. Yep, instead of the Ashram Wolves being a delinquent house, they're actually just there. They're another house, part of the UA Officers Academy. However, these guys are both part of the Hero Course and Officers Academy. That's how I'm doing it. So we run into him, and Yuri notices byleth and simply shakes Claude, saying, "Claude, do you not know who this is? Who we just ran into?" Claude's like, "Who?" It's the Grey Wolf byleth and the legendary commander Gerald. Claude sparks up, saying, "No way." Edelgard walks up, saying, "Hi, my name's Edelgard. And I'm sorry to ask you this, but can you help us with something?" byleth just emotionless and says nothing. Well, Gerald says, "Yes, what do you require?" "Well, you see, we're currently getting chased by some villains. You guys are from the Officers." Gerald simply states in a commanding tone, "You guys are from the Officers Academy. You can't fight back a single villain." As they all four of them saying, our crests only work with weapons. We don't have quirks. We just have crests." As Gerald understands, saying, Right. Follow her lead. Follow my daughter's lead. She's a better tactician than I am." And for the sake of it, I'll just say it's muscular. Buster comes in, does the intro from Three Houses, and byleth does the finishing blow. And then they are taken back to UA. When Nezu's standing at the gate, saying, "byleth, Gerald, what happened to you guys? You guys are late." byleth just waves it off and walks past them. As Nezu looks towards Gerald, saying, "What about her? What about your daughter? What's wrong with her? She never speaks." Gerald simply states, saying, "I don't know, she's been like that ever since she was a kid. She doesn't speak unless I tell her to. I just did the fact that I trained her to be my second in command, so she's not used to running by herself. Which is probably why she asked me to come along. At least be there to support her. So she does have a bit of social anxiety." Nezu simply responds with, "Yeah, I understand that. Sorry to pry. It's fine, headmaster. It's fine. Now, what house do you want her to teach? Because I know that's the reason why you had her wait 5 years." "I want her to teach another combined class." "A combined class, you say? What do you mean about that?" "I want to combine all the houses. I want to combine 2 houses plus a Hero Course class into one class. Since the Hero Course students are low in numbers this time around." However, they can choose if they want to join or not. So you want to. I've already asked Edelgard. Her house is big enough to basically fit 2 houses. Claude and Demesh will also be joining, but they'll still be leading their respective houses. And we'll have this year's Class 1A merge with those two, creating the House of Heroes. A newly formed house. And that's what byleth is going to be teaching, since she's basically classified as a hero at this point. Understand? I'll go tell her as soon as she settles down. Because she already knows my old room is, so that's probably where she's going to be staying. Understand? I'll set a new room up for you. And that's where I'm going to end it off for today, guys. If I have time, I'll record part 2 of this one if you guys want it later on tonight. So this is Fox, and have a nice day.